Okay, it's July 12th of 2022. Uh, yeah, I look a little funny. I had, because my medications I take because of my back issues, it tears up my teeth. And it's just cotton mouth, constant dry mouth. And the stuff that would help is so expensive and not covered by insurance, so unfortunately, all my teeth are dying and having to be pulled. So, last week I had a second front tooth pulled. Not happy about it, but I went ahead and I'm like, okay, not a big deal. I'll go ahead and I'll just put in for dentures. I know my insurance will cover dentures and having all the rest of my teeth pulled. Not a big deal. I already know what is covered and what isn't, and what they have to do specifically to do this. And I get there today with the understanding it's supposed to be fill a couple of cavities so those teeth will last longer while we get the approval for dentures and get everything processed. So I'm like, okay, not a big deal. I go talk to the dentist about it before she started doing the cavities, and she says, we'll discuss this after I get done with filling the cavities. Okay, not a big deal. So after she gets done, she starts talking to me about the dentures. Not a big deal. I'm not happy that I'm having to go this route, but got to do what you got to do. But the fillings, the quality of the fillings they did today, I have never had fillings that are this bad filling afterwards. But I couldn't tell until the Novocaine wore off, which they gave me a block, so it took several hours. But anyway, she says, well, the dentist who handles this, now this is at Western Dental in San Leandro, California. Okay, and I've already had issues myself with them trying to encourage me to get the bone grafts when they pull a tooth. And same with the old lady, she's had the same issue. When she went and got her dentures, they were trying to get her to do all these bone grafts that aren't covered by insurance. Well, today, this dentist, she tells me that the dentist who handles pulling all the teeth and the dentures and all that isn't working. This is one of his days that he doesn't work. Well, he only works like 1 day a week, maybe 2. So she says she'd have to schedule me a new appointment to see him. But what would happen is he would have x-rays done, look at my teeth, do a full exam. Then he had to sit down and draw up a price of how much it's going to cost me that my insurance, for the stuff the insurance doesn't cover. And I'm like, my insurance will cover everything for my dentures that I need that has to be done. And she says, well, bone grafts and tooth implants are not covered by your insurance. Why would I be getting a tooth implant if I'm getting full dentures? Not partials, full dentures. So I called her out on that. And of course, if you get the teeth implants, you also have to have a bone graft done for that, where that tooth is going to be. Okay? But you only need the implant and the bone graft, if you're going with partials, which I am not. And I made it clear I am going full partial. Because with my meds, all my teeth are going to die and have to be pulled anyway. It doesn't make any sense to waste this money with my insurance. Okay? And she kept trying to explain why I needed the bone grafts and the implants. And then when I pointed out that I already knew what was needed done and what wasn't needed done and everything, and that I already talked to an attorney about this because they have been pressuring me to get these bone grafts previously when they pulled teeth, and with the old lady and some friends and all this. And when you stand up to them and say, no, I am not doing bone grafts, I do not need bone grafts when they go to pull a tooth, then they're like, okay, whatever, you're good, and they'll pull the teeth. But they're trying to say they won't give me dentures unless they do the bone grafts and tooth implant, which is stupid. And finally, I mentioned that I'd already spoke to my attorney about this issue because of what had been happening. And all of a sudden, she just turned face and walked away. Now, that right there tells me she knows what she is doing is illegal and she's not supposed to be doing it, and she can be sued over it. So they didn't even set me up with another appointment, which I'm not mad about, because here in about a month to a month and a half, I'm moving from California back to Texas, where I've been living previously. Once I get there and get everything settled in, I'm just going ahead and getting paying my own dental insurance and everything, and getting off the state insurance. That way there, I can choose what dentist office I want better, because more dentist office, if it's not state insurance, they're better about stuff. So, I'm not so mad about that, but I'm upset that if they're trying to force bone grafts and dental implants this hard on me, what are they doing to other people out there who don't have a strong will to stand up and say no? They're taking the implants, and then Western Dental charges them for these implants. 3 implants I'm stuck paying for, and it cost me over $1,200. It's like almost, I think it's $450 an implant, or per bone graft. Okay, so they got me for 3 of them, and I'm stuck paying on them. Okay, how many other people have they done this to? And with that office, it seems to be the biggest problem. And then after I get home from the dentist office, I receive this text from Western Dental asking me to fill out a survey or whatever of how I felt about my visit today. Yeah, I went into detail on that. And to be honest with you guys, I'm seriously considering getting my attorney and filing a lawsuit on them, because what they're doing is not right. And if I could get them shut down, that office shut down, and cost those dentists their license, I would. Because that's ridiculous. And I'm sitting in the car right now because it's kind of warm out, and I'm running a little hot today because of all this stuff. So I got air conditioning going in the car, which is nice because it's a Prius, so the engine doesn't have to run the air conditioning. I just turn the ignition on. But yeah, so what's y'all's ideas on this? I mean, I know that there's people out there that are licensed dentists, and they know all this information and everything. And I'm just curious what each person's thoughts are on what I'm going through. I mean, I've got burrs all over my teeth where they did the fillings today. And every filling I've ever had has never been this bad, to where it's a burr where I'm having to take something and file down the filling some so I don't cut my tongue. Yeah, there's burrs there that are that bad. And I got another one that I'm just starting to feel, finally. I mean, I still have a few numb spots, so, But it's like, that's not right. I shouldn't have to go and schedule another appointment for them to refine my fillings and get them to where there's no burrs on them. So, yeah, it's irritating. The dentist office is so ridiculous. I mean, I'll never go to another Western Dental office. Not willingly. Because this is horrible. And yes, it's embarrassing for me missing my front teeth all over my pain meds. Or not just the straight pain meds, all the meds I take combined to help with pain and other issues like blood pressure and all that. Yes, I take blood pressure, I take cholesterol pills, I have a whole variety of pills I take. And I even take Ambien so I can get to sleep, and I did not sleep get much sleep the last 2 nights because of this guy in the apartment above me bringing all his hookers in so he can have a good time with them at night. And all we hear is his bed creaking for hours. And you can hear it throughout our whole apartment. So yeah, very irritating. But yeah, that's how it goes. But anyway, let me know what you think. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, dislike, whatever you want to do. Hopefully y'all just hit the like button. But catch y'all on the flip side. Have a good one.